Nobody believed he was real. When scouts first saw Ichiro Suzuki's batting stance, they shook their heads in disbelief. His swing looked like nothing they had ever seen before. He would kick his front leg back in a wild pendulum motion before swinging forward. It went against everything baseball coaches taught. Yet this strange technique would help him break records that seemed impossible and change baseball forever. Ichiro's story starts in Japan, where his weird batting style almost ended his career before it began. His first manager, Shozo Doi, hated everything about how Ichiro hit. Doi believed in kanryaku, or controlled baseball. This meant every player had to swing the same way, field the same way, and think the same way. There was one right way to play baseball, and Ichiro's pendulum swing was definitely not it. For years, Ichiro sat on the bench while other players got chances to play. Coaches tried to fix his swing by making him hit like everyone else. They wanted him to stand straight and swing in a simple arc, but Ichiro refused to change. He knew his strange technique worked, even if no one else believed it. Everything changed when Akira Ogi became his new manager. Ogi was different from other Japanese coaches. He didn't care about following rules if breaking them made players better. When Ogi saw Ichiro's pendulum swing, he didn't try to fix it. Instead, he gave Ichiro a chance to prove it worked. The results were amazing. Ichiro's weird swing actually gave him huge advantages over normal hitters. When he kicked his leg back and coiled his body, he created incredible momentum. His right knee would cross over his left leg before he opened up to swing. This generated massive bat speed, even though Ichiro was not a big, strong player. Even better, Ichiro held his bat almost straight up before swinging. Most hitters tilt their bats at an angle, which means the bat has to travel farther to reach the ball. Ichiro's vertical starting position cut down the distance and gave him an extra half-second to see each pitch. His back foot would drag on the ground during his swing, showing just how much power he created through his unique motion. With Ogi's support, Ichiro began dominating Japanese baseball. He won 7 straight batting titles and 3 consecutive MVP awards. His success started a quiet revolution in Japan. Other coaches began to realize that maybe there wasn't just one right way to play baseball. Maybe players could find their own solutions that worked even better than the old methods. Ichiro proved that peak performance could come from highly personal techniques that maximized each player's unique abilities. He focused on making contact and putting the ball in play rather than swinging for home runs. While other players tried to hit the ball as hard as possible, Ichiro showed that precision and technique could be just as valuable. But Ichiro's biggest test was still coming. In 2001, at age 27, he decided to leave Japan and join Major League Baseball. He signed with the Seattle Mariners, becoming the first Japanese position player to make this jump. The pressure was enormous. If Ichiro failed in America, it might close the door for other Japanese players who wanted to follow his path. Many people in America were skeptical. They wondered how a Japanese hitter with such a weird swing could succeed against the best pitching in the world. Even Lou Piniella, who would become Ichiro's manager, initially thought of him as just a fourth outfielder who might not even make the team. Ichiro felt the weight of expectations on his shoulders. He knew that his success would influence how Americans viewed Japanese baseball and whether future Japanese players would get opportunities in MLB. Despite this pressure, he stayed true to his unusual style and focused on proving the doubters wrong. The 2001 season became one of the most amazing rookie years in baseball history. Ichiro didn't just succeed, he dominated. He led the American League in batting average with .350, hits with 242, and stolen bases with 56. His performance was so outstanding that he won both Rookie of the Year and MVP awards, making him only the second player ever to win both in the same season. After his third MLB game, Ichiro's batting average never dropped below .30 again. This consistency showed that his success wasn't luck or a hot streak. His pendulum swing and unique approach really did work at the highest level of baseball. If you're like us and love watching icons rewrite history, Fubo lets you catch every pitch, every record, and every legend live. Sign up through our affiliate link to support the channel and never miss a moment when the next baseball legend emerges. Ichiro's immediate success changed everything. He shattered stereotypes about Japanese players and proved that international talent could thrive in MLB. His performance opened doors for future stars like Hideki Matsui, Yu Darvish, and current superstar Shohei Ohtani, who considers Ichiro his idol. The records Ichiro set were incredible. He holds the world record for career hits with 4,367, combining his 1,278 hits in Japan with his 3,089 MLB hits. This total beats Pete Rose's famous MLB record of 4,256 hits. In 2004, Ichiro broke George Sisler's 84-year-old record for hits in a single season by getting 262 hits. He also set an MLB record with 10 straight seasons of 200 or more hits. Ichiro was a 10-time All-Star, won 10 consecutive Gold Gloves, and stole over 500 bases. He's one of only 7 players in baseball history to get at least 3,000 hits and 500 stolen bases. What made Ichiro special wasn't just his talent, but his incredible work ethic. He would throw, field, and hit hundreds of balls every single day. He famously said he would be more tired by not working out. This showed his unique understanding that staying sharp required constant practice. Ichiro's approach to baseball was almost like art. He treated every at-bat as a chance to perfect his craft. His meticulous preparation and attention to detail became legendary. He had specific routines for everything, from how he warmed up to how he ran to first base. His success came during an era when most MLB players were focused on hitting home runs. Ichiro proved there was still value in making contact, getting on base, and using speed to create scoring opportunities. He showed that different types of players could succeed at the highest level. Ichiro played until he was 45 years old, retiring in 2019 after appearing in ceremonial games in Tokyo. His longevity was remarkable, especially considering the physical demands of his playing style and preparation routine. In 2025, Ichiro was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. He received 393 out of 394 votes, just one vote short of being unanimous. The single missing vote sparked controversy among fans who thought Ichiro deserved perfection. But Ichiro's reaction was perfect. He said he would like to invite the dissenting voter to his house for a drink and a good chat. He also shared his philosophy. Being imperfect is good, I think. In life, it's because you're imperfect that you can keep moving forward. Today, Ichiro works as a special assistant to the chairman for the Seattle Mariners. He continues to dress in baseball attire for workouts, mentoring current players, and showing them what professional dedication looks like. During the off-season, he visits high schools in Japan, teaching young athletes about the discipline and routine that made him great. Ichiro's influence extends far beyond his statistics. He became a cultural bridge between Japanese and American baseball. He inspired countless players around the world to believe they could succeed at the highest level, regardless of where they came from or how unconventional their approach might be. The man nobody believed was real became one of baseball's greatest legends. His pendulum swing, once mocked and criticized, is now studied and admired. Ichiro proved that innovation and individuality could triumph over rigid tradition. He didn't just break records, he broke barriers and changed how we think about what's possible in baseball. From a weird swing that almost ended his career to a Hall of Fame legacy that will last forever, Ichiro Suzuki showed the world that being different isn't a weakness. It's a superpower. Nobody believed he was real, but he became more real than any of them could imagine.